Okay, so I'm sorry about the really strange setting, but somebody bailed, and so I had to come to my work where my coworkers are. So, okay. Everybody think of your favorite female celebrity. Think of her face. Think of her made up, not in some hidden paparazzi shot, but think of her ready to go on the red carpet. What makes her makeup more put together and red carpet ready than anybody else's makeup, anybody on the street? In my opinion, it's highlight and contour. For example, Kim Kardashian was who I thought of, and she does some crazy stuff with her highlight and contour. You can see that she does like really crazy techniques, and she comes out looking completely different in the end. So she's been coined the Queen of Contour by multiple social outlets such as thedailymail.com, Cosmo Magazine, Fresh Beauty Blog, which is a huge beauty blog popular on the internet right now, and BET.com. She's talked about and known for her chiseled facial structure, which she accentuates and achieves by using contour and highlight. But what is that anyway? According to Bo Nelson, a really famous makeup celebrity artist, contour and highlighting are two makeup techniques that go hand in hand to subtly shape and change the facial structure in a pleasing way. In an article written in Teen Vogue, he states, "It's not supposed to be noticeable, just a subtle definition. There are many facets of these same two techniques, but today we're going to stay pretty basic." So for the first thing, contour. The thing that you're going to use to contour is called bronzer, which there are three types. You have liquid contour, liquid bronzer, you have cream bronzer, and you have powder bronzer. A lot of people say you can only use one or the other, but I say why not both? And I use powder and cream contour. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your shade according to your skin tone, and you're going to put it in the places where the shadows cast on your face. So under your cheekbone, under your jawline, on the sides of your nose, underneath your nose, and on the sides of your forehead. So another really important thing to remember is blending. When you don't blend your contour, you end up looking like a raggedy clown. And according to Lauren Conrad's blog, The Smart Girl's Guide to Contour, and this is a tip I use regularly, you should always make sure not to contour using circular motions. You'll end up with dark splotches all over your face. So make sure you use a gentle sweeping motion, and this is especially true when using powder bronzer as opposed to cream or liquid, since the liquid and the cream blends much better. So you're just going to want to take and blend everything out until you can't see the lines anymore, because that would be conducive to our red carpet put together look. We're just going to blend it all out, and then we can move on to highlighting. So now that you're all blended, you can go in with your beauty blender, which is also part of blending, and you just blend it out to give it a little bit more of a dewier look. So in order to give it just a little bit more definition, I go in with the powder after I contour with the cream, but I can't find my brush. Okay. So a little bit more definition with the powder. So you're done contouring. And now we move on to highlighting. So when you highlight, the first thing you're going to do, the first step is taking a matte concealer is typically what people use to highlight the parts of your face where the light hits first. So that's going to be under your eyes, along the bridge of your nose, in the middle of your forehead, and on your chin. If you're feeling adventurous, you can also go right under this contour line right here just to give it a little bit more definition. I always do that. Okay. Just blend it out until you can't see any lines anymore. And then you can always go back in with your same blending brush to make sure that the lines all flow together. Now the most important part, and my favorite part, is the part where you get to put glitter all over your face. That's a shimmer, and the one I'm using now is really dewy and really nice. It just brings a really light and dewy, youthful look to your face. So what you're going to do is you're going to sweep that along your cheekbones, along the bridge of your nose, chin and your cupid's bow. And then for a little extra pop, you should probably also highlight the inner corners of your eyes and your brow bones, because these are places where light really hits. So contour and highlight, I don't know if you know what my face looked like before this, but so this side is the one that I highlighted and contoured first, and then I just did this one. It just is a really good way to step up your makeup game every day. And while many like to fully contour and highlight, you can achieve the same effects while just using just a few products. It really doesn't matter. There are so many rules, tips, and techniques, but everyone likes to do their makeup differently. What works for you may not work for me, and vice versa. Makeup is your own, make it your own. It's fun and it's an art, and it should never be made to the point where you feel like you can't have fun. Happy contouring!